We're gonna get this thing going, man. So look, I want to start by asking, where are you guys from? Comment your city in the chat right now. Let me know where you guys is from. I want to know where you guys is from. I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia right now. All right, I see we got Phoenix in the building, Los Angeles, Atlanta. Okay, that's what's up. We got New York in the building, South Carolina, Louisiana. Okay, H-Town in the building. That's what's up, man. Chicago in the building. Okay, St. Louis. That's what's up, man. So look, man, let's go ahead and just jump right into this, man. Let's get this thing going. So what are we talking about today? You know what I'm saying? What's the discussion? I'm going to show you guys how to secure substantial music funding, pretty much unlocking 100K plus to support your music career and attract major opportunities in 30 days or less, right? Now, I'm going to be your presenter today. My name is Chris Tyson. I'm a successful independent musician, also music marketer. Been doing music marketing now for 19 years. And I've also have invested in entrepreneurship, different businesses and things like that. But in the music business, I've made over 5 million, right? So my goal for you guys today is to equip you guys with all the necessary tools and insights so you can secure funding yourself for your music career and attract significant opportunities right away. Even if you never navigated the music industry before, even if you never sought funding for your music, and even if you've attempted to launch your music career but haven't yet seen success, right? The strategies and methods that you're about to learn are the very same strategies I use personally for myself to get me over a 760 credit score, did over $500,000 in funding, and I've been able to invest in my own personal music, but also started my music business and generated over 5 million. Now, as you can see, these are a few credit cards and things like that I've been able to obtain. Discover credit cards, Navy Federal, numerous American Express cards, things like that, right? And I want to be able to help you guys do the same exact thing, the same way I was able to. Now here's Israel Dennis. Israel said, I'm an independent musician with a 3-year-old son. I almost gave up on my music career because I wasn't making any money to push my music. I saw an advertisement on Instagram from Chris and was skeptical at first. Fast forward 4 months, I got approved for 60K in funding for my music career without even having to sell my soul. How many of you guys came here from an ad? You seen my ad on Instagram or Facebook as well. So look, if you stick with me to the end of the webinar today, I got something for you guys, right? I know a lot of you guys want to get your music heard, and I want to give you the opportunity to get your music heard, a free opportunity for a free music review. And that's going to be at the end, but you got to stay to the end so you can get so I can give you the details on how to submit your music so I can check out your music personally and my team, right? This gives you the opportunity to win prizes, opportunity to get a music distribution deal and get real feedback from people who aren't, who don't know you, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a great opportunity right now. So let's talk about who this webinar is specifically for. This webinar is for that aspiring artist, that musician feeling constrained by their day job, dreaming of a full-time career in music, but unsure how to make the leap. This is also for that artist who's struggling, artist who's trying to make a name for themselves in the music industry, but can't seem to find funding or opportunities. This webinar is going to help you. For that music dreamer, the individual who's passionate about their music, but haven't found the right strategies to kickstart their journey. And this is also for that visionary student, that visionary artist who's skeptical of conventional path of college and employment, feeling it's not suited for their music aspirations, right? So we're witnessing one of the most significant transformations in the history of the music industry. Right now, the music industry landscape is evolving, actually. So currently over 1.5 billion people globally are engaging in freelance work, including music, right? So what does this mean? This pretty much means traditional music career paths are becoming less common, harder to enter, and more challenging to maintain as a stable source of income, right? Simultaneously, leveraging online platforms for music promotions and funding is becoming increasingly accessible and popular, right? So the music industry landscape is evolving, like I explained, right? And I honestly estimate that the digital music and creative content of industry will reach hundreds of billions by 2026. And that's pretty much huge for everybody on here, right? There's about 4.8 billion people on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and all these platforms, right? So technology today has enabled anyone to launch their music career from anywhere in the world by just leveraging your cell phone, laptops, iPads, and things like that. So you're able to connect virtually with anyone on these social media platforms. So every day, individuals are able to kickstart their music career and secure significant funding, and then it doesn't even matter where you are, right? So the combination of these three forces coming together means that right now is the perfect time for you to launch your music career in this music industry. You know what I'm saying? And initiate music funding to help you push and make these things happen. Now, some of you are probably thinking, like, who the hell is this guy, Chris Tyson, and why should I listen to him, right? And that's a really good question. So I want to share a quick story with you to explain who I am and what it is that I do, right? So, like I explained earlier, I'm a musician as well. I'm also a music marketing expert. Been doing music marketing now for about 19 years. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've grown my music business from nothing to over 5 million in just a short period of some years, right? So, coming from North Carolina, I played basketball, went to high school, got scholarships, went to play ball at prep, got in trouble in public school, this, that, and the third, did my music thing. But at the end of the day, I always found myself back into the studio, right? You know what I'm saying? So my first few years doing music, several failed chances, quit my job, dropped out of college, spent all the money I had, and my parents was pretty much trying to get me to go and get a job, right? So these were really like some dark times for me. And I fell into a deep depression, couldn't really get out of the bed each day. But then one day it hit me, right? And I told myself, I can literally do this myself. And I was attempted to try to get a record label deal based off of my music, all while being in college. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept getting the same type of offers. And one day, out of my darkest hours, came my biggest breakthrough, right? So rather than proposing what I thought myself and other musicians needed, I said, like, why not invest what has consistently supported music artists, right? How can I be heard? That was the main thing. So I said, you know what? I understood in order for my music to be heard, I needed marketing. So I went and created my own company, my own brand. I created Self-Made Radio, was a mixtape company. Uh, Sold these mixtapes in mom and pop stores. Literally each mixtape I was selling like anywhere from like 20 to 40,000 of these tapes. You know what I'm saying? Through a distribution company that I had, and this company grew so big to a point it grew all the way out to the West Coast to where I connected with, some other DJs like DJ Goonie from LA, and we created the Western Conference, and we was able to get, your Ty Dolla Signs, your Nipsey Hussle's, RP to Nip, Mr. Fab that you can see here, and just a bunch of West Coast artists being able to host our tapes and push tapes. So, but I was using this to leverage how to market my music, you know what I'm saying? And it worked for me. So I stayed in the studio, kept working, and this was pretty much my transition because I got so deep into music marketing. I enjoyed being a music artist, but I also started enjoying the marketing side, you know what I'm saying? And if I look back at my life, 2014, I was broken, depressed, stressed, going through it. And then now today, 2024, I've done over 5 million in the music business, right? But I kept grinding, kept doing my thing independently on my own. You know what I'm saying? I had videos on WorldStar. I had videos that ranked on YouTube, did really good. A record called No Digits. You know what I'm saying? That record did, it's going crazy right now. Spotify, YouTube, things like that. But I was able to leverage and do these things by leveraging the bank's money. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't using my own money to make these things happen. And I was able to do these things independently, right? Then at some point in time, I landed got a record with Fabulous and Red Cafe at the time, record called Winning Team. It did amazing. But around that time I was under the name of Young Cypher, but I transferred into Chris Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like my brand and everything changed, right? But this is when I knew I had something really, really special. And I created Viral Media Boost because as I was doing for myself, I started doing for other artists as well too. And we started seeing results because at the end of the day, this is what you want to see. You want to be able to receive results in the work that you're putting in, right? So I just kept grinding, man, start building relationships in the industry, start working with a lot of other major artists. And I just pretty much kept going. But I understood being around the right people, being in the right circles, and mentorships and things like that. All these things played a major part in me becoming successful, and it was important, right? So again, my transition to musician and music marketing expert, 2014. Again, I'm gonna tell you again, I was broken, depressed, and today I've been able to do multiple six and seven figures, just in business in general. And I'm here to let you guys know that you can do the same exact thing. And I want to be able to give you the formula and steps so you guys can do so, right? Because why do I want to do this? Because I want to see other independent artists win, because this is a perfect time to position yourself, right? Do you guys agree with me? How many of you guys are ready to take that step? Is this live? Yes, this is live. This is actual 100% live. We are live right now. So just to give you guys some idea of some of the projects I've worked, I was able to help Megan Thee Stallion with Tina Snow, which was a project that she was working in college. That was her first project, and I was able to work with T Ferris on that project. We turned the project up, then he took her to go get her deal. Now she's like the biggest female in the industry, right? I've worked with Migos, Rich the Kid. Had the chance to work Rich the Kid featuring Kendrick Lamar record, the No Freezer record. Had a chance to be a part of that record. Trippie Redd was able to work with Trippie Redd early in his career. Master P, Post Malone's first record, White Iverson. I'm the one who was working that record on SoundCloud. Shout outs to Dre London, which is his manager, who gave me the opportunity to do so. As we know, Post is like one of the biggest artists in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Sweetie, it's a number of artists. I can go on and on about a lot of artists that I've been able to help. But today I want to focus on the independent artists like you guys, right? So again, who am I? Chris Tyson. I recently partnered with Rail Carter over at Rock Nation. Some of you guys may be familiar with Rail. Some of you guys, of course, you're familiar with Rock Nation, which is the biggest record label in the industry. And my objective, again, is to change the independent artists' lives. You know what I'm saying? Put you guys in a better financial position to where you can invest into your music the right way while waiting around for a label to do so yourself, right? So some of you guys may be wondering, who is Rail Carter? Well, he's Jay-Z's nephew. He's also A&R over at Rock Nation and CEO of Rock Nation Music Distribution. So we recently partnered up together because at the end of the day, we help you guys get funding. We help you guys with distribution. We help you with marketing. You literally have all the tools that's going to put you in a better position as a musician. Do you guys agree? Comment the word agree if you agree with me. I need to find my charger. Comment the word agree if you guys agree with me, right? So listen, at this stage, I've decided to go all in, right? I started working with a number of music artists all over the country. Our community started growing like crazy, right? And I quickly realized that I had started something that was bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? This was no longer about me, Chris Tyson. This was a movement for independent musicians. So imagine yourself 5 years from now, right? Whatever like if you look at today, look at yourself 5 years from now. Like, where do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? If you can see where you want to be, you have to believe that you can get there. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that belief, right? And it's not just my results, right? So we got this kid right here, not your baby daddy. He's from Brooklyn. He was able to do over $500,000 in funding, and he was able to start investing in his music, start investing in the business and things like that. Then we got Alco here from the Bronx, New York. He was able to do 50K plus and invest in his record. He has a record right now that's doing pretty good, featuring Benny the Butcher. Then we got Superstar Peasy out of Atlanta. He was able to do over 160K in funding and fund everything that he's doing as well too. Then we got my guy Styles out of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? He was able to do over 200K in funding. Just pretty much let you guys know an entire community develop. You know what I'm saying? And our community has created over 50 plus 6-figure musicians in the last 2 years, right? The only 4 things that you need to start getting, that you need to get your music funding, is pretty much, the one of the ways is, create your record label, set your record label up, which is your business, get your LLC, your EIN, you're done in Bradstreet, add business trade lines. Having personal credit is very important. So you want to be able to clean the credit, which is very, very, very important. We help you with this. I know some of you guys may think, oh, I'm trying to clean my credit now, or I got somebody doing it. You need a team. You need somebody that's going to actually hold you accountable so we can make these things get done in a fastly, timely manner. So before, the year is out, man, we're able to move straight into leveraging the bank's money to take that money to spend in, music marketing, so you can start getting heard. Building the business credit for the record label, which will be your own record label. Because think about it, if you got your own record label, you're able to leverage that business and get funding to invest into your music or any artist that you're working with. All these things play a major part. And then after all these things is in place, your personal credit, your business credit, and we help you with these things, right? Then we start business funding stacking, you know what I'm saying? And now we're able to open up multiple LLCs and multiple businesses and be able to go to different banks or whatnot and, leverage your good credit, you know what I'm saying? And this is how, I know some of you guys may be afraid of debt, but you got to think about it. Millionaires today, they are millionaires based off of debt. They're not millionaires based off of their own money. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how they got into the game. Now, I have a question, right? Do I have permission to go over offer I have created to hold you guys' hand through this process? Comment yes or no in the comments and let me know if you guys give me permission to do so. right? So at this point in the webinar, you basically have two options, right? Only two. So the first option is go at it alone, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring this stuff out, getting frustrated, wasting 3 to 10 years of your life. Or number two, and I want you guys to comment in the chat and be honest, right? I want you to comment the number one or comment the number two. Number two, learn the proven system from us who have not just done it, but we have truly mastered it and the best in the industry at it. Comment the number one or comment the number two. Which number you guys are going with? Okay, I see a lot of twos, and we're gonna see about that, right? Because I know a lot of you guys at the end of the day, you know, you're gonna get off this webinar, you're gonna say, oh, I can do this myself, right? You're gonna really believe that you're gonna do this yourself, but then for the next week, you're gonna put this off and you're not gonna execute anything. But if you have somebody that's holding you accountable, and we've done this and we've been doing this for years, I mean, it makes more sense to lock in with me and my team, right? So look, everyone in this webinar today, I want to present something special to you, right? And what that is Music Funding Academy. Now, everything you need to launch your music career, including the music marketing, the distribution opportunities. I know some of you guys need management, and of course, being able to secure your first 20 to 50K in music funding in the next 90 to 120 days. So, what is Music Funding Academy? So, Music Funding Academy is a community of like-minded musicians, who are sharing visions and passion for success. It's a month-to-month program. We pretty much show you daily everything that you need. We give you all the resources that you need to get to the next level, whether it's marketing, whether it's funding. My relationships come your relationships. So all my record label relationships become yours. We have different classes throughout the week. We have 3 to 4 different Zoom calls weekly. So we actually work with you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you're never able to make it, videos are pre-recorded, and just pretty much everything that you need to get to the next level. Right? We pretty much, like, everything that I've used to help all these other artists become successful, I give you access to all of that. Right? And this training program is nothing else like you've seen before, right? So I know some of you are probably wondering, like, what's the investment, right? So let's check out Styles. Styles speaks on his 200K in music funding process. Let's see what Styles had to say.
It's your boy Styles. Just wanted to hop on real quick and give a shout out to Chris Tyson over there at Millionaire Musicians. I was a little skeptical at first, but I decided to take a chance. I went through the course. 6 months later, I'm sitting on about almost 200K funding to, work the business and do what I got to do. So the boy's definitely the truth. He definitely know what he's talking about over there. So trust the process, and see where it takes me. I'll see y'all at the top.
Cool. So that's Styles, right? And pardon me, I had to go get my charger. My laptop was down. But let's check out Not Your Baby Daddy. If you ever want to know what hard work looks like, I'm talking about being able to invest your time into not only your creation in the studio, creating dope records, but also being able to put out dope visuals, being able to put out dope records. And on Spotify, you're able to reach over 250,000. Your first record, like, this is what it looks like. Sanctified. Not Your Baby Daddy. NYBD. I want to give a major shout out to my guy right here. A rich musician. This is a rich musician in the flesh right now. And, this speaks for itself. It speaks for itself, man. Shout out to my guy, man. We're going to continue to work. More success, more progress, and that's what it looks like.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just want to show you guys that this is possible, right? And here's Infinite Illis. He speaks on his music funding journey as well, too.
I'm going to be quick because I'm on a move right now. But shout out to Chris, man. Much appreciated, man, on the help, on getting my credit right in less than a year. Shot my credit up from the 400s to the 750. My first credit card, Amex Gold. Like, unheard of where I'm from. To be able to just shoot my credit up like that, man, and clear my whole credit and everything, just got my joint right now. I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do before. Put myself in a better situation, get certain credit cards, certain loans, all the good stuff that's needed. So shout out to Chris, man. Shout out already.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys can do the same thing, right? So one of my students, Christopher, did 35K last month. You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much can literally do the same thing, right? Here's another student, Rex, he was able to do 49K. And then this student, Josh, did 100K from my YouTube course. You know what I'm saying? As you say, he said, yo, Chris Tyson is literally the man. Checked out his YouTube tutorial to run Google ads and use his knowledge from my Amazon business, sold 100K worth of products within 2 weeks. So this goes to show you that everything that we're providing and helping you with, you know what I'm saying? It works to a point to where, I mean, he was using that for his Amazon business, and he pretty much used one of our YouTube courses to do so, right? But just remember, this is a community, so you're going to get access to courses. You're going to get access to calls, weekly calls with me and my team, so where we're actually helping you, you know what I mean? Like in real time. The student, BR3 Music, he was able to hit number 44 on iTunes, right? You guys can do the same thing, right? This student just joined the 700 plus credits. He joined the 700 club based off his credit. And then look, he said credit score went up again, 720 now. As y'all know, I've been working on my credit myself, building up my account using previous knowledge and courses and guidance from the classes and our mentor, Chris. Just so excited. I see my progress. I started at 540. Now I'm at 720 with a bankruptcy on file. I removed all inquiries, names, employees, delinquency accounts. As soon as my active disputes are over, I'm going to apply for the credit suite method. Look, and as you see, there's 99 comments, right? 42 likes and 99 comments. So our members are pretty much engaging with each other. This student is getting close to 800 credit score. They said my credit score is now at 799 TransUnion, a 775 Equifax, and 789 Experian. What are my next steps? And what are other members in the community doing? They are showing love. They're saying, let's go, woo, woo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real community to where everybody is actually helping one another to get to that next level. Again, this community is actually bigger than me. You understand what I'm saying? Music Funding Academy, right? So joining the Music Funding Academy, is pretty much going to help you guys and get you to that next level. And again, this is not your typical training. It's pretty much the accumulation of 5 years of dedicated effort, absolutely mastery in the field, 10 different iterations, 100K in personal investment, and it's unlike anything else that you will find. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So let's put this in perspective and let's do the math, right? So the disturbing costs of navigating the music industry on your own, to figure out all this information and successfully launch your music career could take you literally 3 to 10 years, right? And I know some of you guys are going to continue to try to do this on yourself. Oh, I'm afraid to trust people. Oh, it's so many scams, this, that, and the third. Listen, you got to get that out of your mind, because in order to be successful, right, you got to be willing to take risks. You got to be a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? Because if you constantly come in this music industry and thinking like, dang, there's scams everywhere, you guys, right? But you got to be able to be willing to take risks. It's going to happen. I've spent multiple six figures and lost a lot of money to get where I am, but guess what? It was worth it in the long run, right? So you got to be able to shift your mind, transform your outlook. You know what I mean? And you want to be able to build a supportive network community. And this is pretty much what you're going to get. So let's summarize everything that you're going to get, right? The Music Funding Academy program, right? And right now it's $297 a month. So here we got Caesar Moore. Caesar said, I've learned more from Chris in the first month than I did in my 2-year run in college. Alan Yates said, Chris is honestly dedicated mentor. His music funding program is very in-depth and covers everything you need to know about getting your music career funded. And on top of that, how to make money online. Then Merck Murphy said, been following music funding for a minute now. Music funding has been nothing but helpful for me to get funding for my next single and become a skilled marketer, right? So this is literally a steal at $297 when you really think about it per month, because you're going to gain multiple six figures in this, right? I promise you. I want to send the elevator back down though. So I'm going to do something special for everybody on this webinar today. I'm going to offer this training at a price that's truly a blessing. So I'm not going to charge you guys $297 per month today, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys access today at just $49, you guys. That's less than $2 a day. You know what I'm saying? $49 is how you can get access to this program today instantly, right? So, but I want to be able to give you guys some bonuses as well too. So $49 per month, right? But I also want to break it down. I want to give you guys 5 months free. So if you do join today, I'm gonna give you guys, instead of doing $297 a month, I'm gonna give you guys 5 months free, and you'll only pay for 1 month. That's $297, right? And I'm only doing that right now while we're on this call. Now, if you want to join Lifetime, the Lifetime is $897, right? So these are the options that you guys have right now to get access. But I know some of you guys like bonuses, so I want to give you guys some bonuses. I want to add in the Viral Music 101 course. And this course pretty much is going to show you guys how to go viral on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Reels, what times to post, how to use what hashtags to use, how to use hooks in your videos and things like that, how to go viral on these platforms. This course is going to show you how to do that. Then we got Mastering Music Marketing with AI. Pretty much, I'm going to give you a number of tools. I'm going to give you 30 to 40 tools of AI that's going to help you market your music. Because as we know, AI is the future, right? So these tools are going to help you fast track getting your music out there. You understand what I'm saying? Then I'm going to give you this course right here as well too, of how to, pretty much target and get more targeted followers on Facebook, because a lot of you guys need to be getting monetized on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook pays a lot of money. A lot of people ignore Facebook, but Facebook pays a lot of money, you guys. So don't sleep on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you guys that as well, too. And I'm also going to give you guys the music funding for beginners, right? So you're going to get that and the secret lenders list. This secret lenders list is pretty much, it's worth multiple six figures. Why? Because this list is going to give you everything that you need from each bank. You know what I'm saying? So for those who do have good credit on here right now, some of you guys are going to be able to use this list and be able to start getting approved instantly. You understand what I'm saying? And what does that look like? It's going to give you a list of TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian companies and what they pull from, what they look for as a score, and how much you can get up to. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you guys can literally go and apply for 9 credit cards and only get 3 inquiries. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this training, but actually I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of how that works. So pretty much you go apply for 3 cards of Experian, 3 cards of TransUnion, 3 cards of Equifax. That's 9 cards, but you're only going to get 3 inquiries on each report. Let's just say each card get approved for 10K. You guys, that's 90K that you just did off credit cards. Then we show you how to turn the credit into cash. So now you're able to build reward points. Now you can use those points to travel and do shows for free, get your hotels for free, your flights for free, and things like that. These are things that I'm going to show you how to do when you join this program, right? So you're going to get all of these when you join this program. These are all bonuses, right? These are all bonuses, like I explained. Now, if you purchase the lifetime plan, listen to this, you guys. For those who join the $897 lifetime plan, you guys can join now, right? All you gotta do is click the button. But if you join, and do me a favor, when you guys join, comment done, because I want to give you guys a shout out and welcome you into the community when you guys join, right? So when you join the lifetime plan, guess what, you guys? I'm going to give you guys access to Rock Nation distribution, which means you no longer have to use TuneCore. You no longer have to use DistroKid. You can now get access to Rock Nation distribution. How does that sound, guys? Does that sound amazing on web? If that sounds good, comment good in the comments in the chat. Like I explained to you guys, my objective is to help you guys because I want to see more independent artists become successful, right? And that's why I'm making this happen for you guys. If that sounds good, comment good in the chat, and comment done when you guys once you're locked in, right? Matter of fact, I got some more bonuses for you guys as well too. I gotta make sure I look out. It's important to me that I look out for you guys, man. It's important. It's important that I look out for you guys. So, all right, so look, I'm also going to throw in this bonus, right? So for those who join as well too today, you're going to get the Music, Money, and Fame 5-day mastery bootcamp. Now in this bootcamp, I'm going to show you how to create a landing page to where you can start getting opted in leads. So when people sign up, and this is only for the lifetime. Okay, Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy. Say he just joined right now. Shout outs to Jeremy. Welcome to the community. So look, in this 5-day boot camp, you're going to learn how to build a landing page that's going to help you, because a lot of y'all are promoting your music, but you're not grabbing the lead. You need the names, you need the phone numbers, you need the email. So imagine if you got 1,000 fans on an email list or on a text message list that you can text instantly, and you drop a $40 product. All you need is 10% of them to purchase. That's 100 people. You get 100 people to purchase a $40 merch product. You guys, that's $4,000. That's $4,000 that you just made. That's more than a million streams. Do you guys understand that? So I'm gonna show you guys how to do so in this boot camp. You know what I'm saying? I'm also gonna show you how to create your merch, how to create the merch product. We're gonna show you how to set everything up so you can run Spotify ads and things like that properly the right way. How to generate income just as a listen. This 5-day boot camp is just compacted with everything that you guys need, right? Everything that you guys need. So, and listen to this, right? This is what I have for you guys. So boom, the music, and I'm gonna do I want to do a Q&A with some of you guys as well too, because I know some of y'all got questions, right? But listen to this, the Music Funding Academy program, right? When you join this now, we also have a join now, pay later option. So this is what I'm also going to do, right? It's $49 per month. But listen to this, for those who have, if you have a 600 credit score, you guys can apply and use Affirm and Klarna. And guess what? There's no credit check. There's no hard pull, right? There's no effect to your credit. It is not going. It's a soft pull. So you can apply and use Affirm or Klarna, right? And if you get approved, let's say, for example, for the $297, let's say y'all want to lock in the 2 months, right? You have the opportunity right now, instead of paying a full $297, you can get in for as low as $26.80. You guys hear that? That is a steal. And all it takes is you just doing the app. It won't hurt to see if you get approved. And I'm gonna explain something to you guys. I've seen kids get in this program to where they let's say if you got a 700 credit score, man, you can possibly get in this program totally free. It's not going to cost you nothing your first month. I've seen it happen. So you're talking about just taking a second to see if you get approved, and if you get approved, some of you may see an offer, and the offer may say, hey, your first month is free, but $30 next month. I mean, that is a steal, you guys, because that means you get instant access to the program, and you're able to get the work immediately. And so we can start putting you in a position to get funding and start marketing and promoting your music, right? The correct way, right? But I got some bad news. There's always some bad news, right? Those bonuses are only for those who are fast action takers, and not everyone on here will get the special bonus. They are reserved for fast action takers only. Okay, James, that's what's up, man. You joined the live. Hey, man, shout outs to James, man. Man, listen, I'm sitting here talking about being a fast action taker and a risk taker, and James just purchased the $897 lifetime program. And listen, man, everybody give James a shout out and welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. And I love to work with artists who are risk takers and who are ready to really take action, because guess what, y'all? Success loves speed. I know some of y'all are going to try to delay the process and, I think I can figure this out myself. And you're going to find yourself, it's going to take you a little bit longer, right? But listen, I'm willing to stand behind this 100%, right? So you can cancel at any time, risk-free. So if you purchase a day at $49 and, say it ain't work, it ain't for you, it ain't a fit, you can literally cancel. You know what I'm saying? Cancel anytime, right? So again, y'all, let's get locked in. Let's get started. Now with the music funding, comment again, done once you're done. You know what I'm saying? And let's get to it, y'all. Let's really get to it, right? So look, before we going to go any further, right, I want to answer some questions, because I know some of you guys got some questions, right? So let's do a Q&A for anybody who has any questions, right? And I want to let's start with Matt. So Matt said, how do you guarantee funding? Okay, that's a really good question, Matt. So listen, when it comes to this, right, it's all about execution. We know everything that it takes to get the funding. First and foremost, you got to have good personal credit, because we're going to leverage. In order to get business funding, you have to have, they got to be able to personal guarantee. Like, there has to be they have to place it upon something or someone. So they place it upon your personal. So they want to look at your personal credit and see, how's your personal credit. Are you paying back your revolving credit, things like that? Do you have good on-time payments? All of those things play a major part. Your utilization. So there's a number of things that we know that has to be in place, and we make sure that we help you get these things in place. So long as you're willing to execute, Matt, along with us, because we work with you. This is not you doing this yourself. We work together because we want to, as a team, become successful. Because remember, you guys need a team, right? So long as we're executing and doing everything that we need, we can make sure that we get you some type of funding. Now, can we guarantee a specific amount? No, but we can literally get you. Can we do multiple six figures? Absolutely, yes. But does it take time? Yes, if certain things isn't lined up properly, right? But we know how to get everything lined up. And I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to be willing and to be patient at the same time too, especially if if you're someone who has your credit score begins with a 2, 3, 4, 5, or a 6, and you want to get to that 700 or 800, it's going to take some time, right? All right. So Josh says, what if your credit is good and you don't need that part of it? If your credit is good, man, we talking about jumping in and going straight to funding. And I do have a rule, right? I have a 70-30 rule. When you guys get approved for your funding, because I know you probably like, dang, I got to pay this back. Listen, that's how you become successful. You know what I'm saying? Millionaires they go grab money, take that money and invest it in certain things, and they pay it back once they start generating income. Right. So we also have a number of other ways that we help you generate income. We show you how to invest your money into entrepreneurship, other businesses, and things like that. So we help you all. We literally hold your hand along the entire way. Right. But if your credit is in place, we help you get the funding immediately if everything's already lined up. I mean, we're talking about going straight to the banks like this week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey man, what's that? Mike? Congratulations to Mike, man, who just joined. Okay. Michelle, congratulations to Michelle who just joined. Man, that's what's up, man. I love to see it, man. David, congratulations to David joining the 6-month program. Nice, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I look forward to working with all you guys, man. I definitely look forward to working with all of y'all. All right, so we got Mark. I got an LLC from 6 years ago. Do you think I should use that one or start over? If you have a LLC from 6 years ago, I don't care what type of business it is. I mean, we can help you get it funded, right? If it's not music related, definitely insist on creating a music LLC. We'll help you with that step by step, but we'll also help you fund that LLC at 6 years because that's some good age. Mike says, how do I grow my fans on Instagram without getting bots? Consistency, man. Consistency and just knowing how to post content. And that's something that I'll show you. I'll literally show you how to create viral content, how to, just create content that the algorithm, will reward. Those things play a major part. So I definitely will show you that. Jessica, how would you invest 30K in a song? What's the first step? It really just depends on the song because there's strategically, there's different ways to promote a record. Because sometimes, the record may work on TikTok. Some records that work on TikTok may not. Some may not. All records don't work on TikTok, right? So there's a different strategy to different records. So one of the good ways is, of course, is influencer marketing. Being able to attach your records to specific type of influencers that can relate to the record. And paid ads is an amazing way as well too. So there's a number of different ways. It's just really based on what type of record it is and what type of audience that we need to reach. Benjamin, what's the percentage that has to be paid back from the loans? Man, we go after 0% APRs when we are going for business credit. So and a lot of times we go for like 12 months. So we don't literally go for loans. We go for credit cards because there's more benefits in credit cards. I want to be able to help you guys gain reward points so you can travel and shop for free and things like that. So we don't necessarily go for loans, but only for emergencies. But that's a strategy that we use. Big James, do you help us on marketing our music? So if I got a single, I need tips on how to release it. Absolutely. Me and my team do help you on the marketing side. Miles, does this only work for hip hop music? Does it work for gospel? This works for every genre. Hampton, can you explain the 70-30? So 70-30 is when you get your funding, my advice is to invest 70% in the assets and invest 30% into your music. You know what I'm saying? Because that 70% is going to save you when you burn through that 30%, and you're going to always be able to grab an additional 30% from that 70%, as long as that 70% is generating you income. Does that make sense, you guys? Very, very important to this, and this keeps you from just blowing through your money, right? How long does it take to get 100K? It really just depends on how your credit for the personal and business is set up. I've seen it. I mean, it can work in a number of ways, right? Teddy, how many trade lines do you say add on for the business? For the business, I'd say about a good 6, 7 on the business side. Al said, I saw a video of you taking other rapper fans. Is that only on YouTube? And can you help me with this? That is something I help you with as well too. And it was just that was a strategy that was used, to pretty much help, kind of get ahead of the marketing and reach that specific audience that you're looking to reach, right? So listen, like, let's keep it going, man. And then again, comment done when you guys do get done. Matter of fact, Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy who just joined the community, man. I love it, man. Look, let's talk results, right? Because I don't think anybody has created this level of success for themselves and others in this time frame, right? So me personally, started out college dropout, completely broke, no college degree, no advantages, working, came from a small town in, North Carolina, constantly get in trouble. But I got to a position to where I've been able to build my business and generate over 5 million in the music industry, right? So literally broke from Greenville, North Carolina, all the way down to ATL, made over 5 M's in the music business. That's just my results though, right? Let's talk about what I've been able to achieve for other artists like you guys. Our community has created over 50 plus six-figure musicians in the last 2 years, over 100 testimonials, right? And here's one kid in our community, he was able to do 25K with Navy Federal. You know what I'm saying? He said Navy Federal play. Shout out to my guy Chris Tyson for the guidance on the sauce. Don't take this for granted, y'all. CT bringing a lot of value in this group. Lock in. And as you can see, other members at the bottom, congratulations. That's major, right? Everybody motivates each other. This is what you guys need. You need other members who, other artists who aren't hating on you. They want to see you win. They want to help you and give you the steps and advice to do so. Here's another Rich Musician University member. They was able to do 121K in funding, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Off of one business credit card. So you guys can literally do the same thing. Here's somebody else. They said 10K in 2 minutes. I was at the Zoom call today. Chris dropped a pre-qualification Seattle credit card and I got approved for 10K. And what do you guys see in the comments? Congrats. That's major. It was a good Zoom call. Other members in the community showing support. This is what you guys need. This motivates you and keeps you pushing and keeps you going, right? And that's just the start of it. And I don't hide behind my computer, none of that, right? Everyone who's achieved 6 figures in funding for their music career gets an invitation to meet me in Atlanta for a mastermind session to share ideas and strategies, right? Our community eats, breathes, and sleeps success. That's literally what we do. And that's why no other music business training on earth matches the results that we have generated, right? Again, our community has created over 50 plus 6-figure musicians. I want to keep saying that because next year I want to be able to say 100, but I want to be able to add you guys into that. It's very important, right? So if you haven't yet, look, let's make sure we get locked in. You got different offers, different opportunities. And like I said, we do have a firm, we do have Klarna in place. If you want to grab that lifetime so you can get that distribution deal from Rock Nation Distribution. If you want to join that $297 and get that 6 month, you have a firm and Klarna and these things in place. And all it takes is, just see if you get approved. My advice for you guys is to see if you get approved first on the $297 or the $897. So you can possibly get in for free your first month or possibly get in at a rate cheaper than that $49. Now, if you don't get approved, then join the $49 and you can cancel at any time. The purpose and the objective here is just to get you guys in, right? Want to be able to get you guys in, want to be able to get you guys the results that you need that's going to help you strive and get you to the next level, right? And that's my purpose. That's my objective, right? So listen, I spent over 6 figures on training, wasted over $1 million on dumb ideas, chewed through more than 7 employees I didn't need, spent over 300K on bad ads, undersold myself for years, left millions on the table, read hundreds of books, burnt multiple years of my life. I would never get back to figure this shit out, y'all. So listen, you must face the truth. You must face the music. Like, you guys, listen to me. I can literally help you guys get to the next level, but you have to trust not only the process and not only, being able to take the risk and believe that this can happen, right? But you got to trust and believe in yourself. And you got to really ask yourself, is this something that you really want to do for yourself? Do you really want to be successful? Do you really want to get to the next level? Are you ready to lock in and get that mentorship that's going to help you strive and make these things come true? If that's you, comment and let me know in the chat. That's me. Comment me if you honestly are ready, and don't just comment me just because I say comment me. Like, really, like, truthfully and seriously, y'all. Like, this is real. So don't do anything about, some of you guys aren't going to do anything. You want to stay where you are. You know what I mean? Some of you are going to try to be successful in the music business alone. You're going to struggle for a few more years, right? But I mean, to be successful in the music industry with the world's best training, community, and mentor, this is your time. This is your opportunity, guys. The Music Funding Academy training is proven. It's proven. I don't know what to say else to show you guys what needs to be done, but let's lock in, get this mentorship, and I've made it extremely affordable, so you can literally, because I understand as an independent artist, it's hard, being able, you're spending your savings, right? Stop. I want to position you guys to where you no longer have to spend your savings. You no longer have to spend your last paycheck. You no longer have to dig in your pocket and spend the last bit of your money, you guys. We want to spend the bank's money, and I'm going to show you how to spend the bank's money on your music so you can stop spending your own money. I promise you guys. You got to just follow me and listen, right? So the proof in the client results is truly unheard of, right? The time to act is now. It's not later. It's not, oh, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna tap in with you next week. No, listen, if you really truthfully believe in this, it's time to take action, because success loves what? Somebody tell me in the comments. Success loves what? Somebody tell me in the comments right now. Comment what it is. Success loves what? Speed. Success loves speed, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, being broke is hard. Being broke is hard, y'all. You stressing, you ain't got no money. But guess what? Building wealth as a musician is hard. Both are hard, you guys. You have to choose your heart. Which heart are you guys going to choose? Are you going to continue to choose being broke, or are you going to choose building wealth as a musician? And you're not going to be able to do it yourself. So really choose. Comment in the chat and let me know which heart you guys are choosing. Which one do you prefer? And I also want to make that, I'm also going to send you guys links too. You know what I mean? Whether you join today or whether you don't have the funds right now, whatever case may be, I'm gonna send you guys links so you can hop on a call with me and my team, because we really, really want to help you guys. So I'm gonna end up texting you guys. Make sure you guys, for those who are still on here, make sure you guys be on the lookout for a text message, whether it's going to come from me or it's going to come from my team. So just be on the lookout. It's going to be from a 678 number, right? Sometimes it's the smallest decisions that can really change your life. You know what I'm saying? It's your time, but here's the thing, you guys, like I stated, let's do this together, right? Here's the opportunity to stop doing it yourself. Let's do this together. If you got to borrow $49 from your auntie, your cousin, your mama, listen, that $49 is going to change everything that you're trying to get accomplished, and you're going to see, you know what I mean? I promise to help you see results within, that 30 days, right? So for those who stayed to the end, I did say that I was going to give you guys the opportunity to submit your music, for free. So click the link,